So next speaker is our good friend engineer Sebastian Britto. He is assistant executive engineer working in agriculture engineering department of Tamil Nadu government. Recently, he has been posted as a special officer to the additional chief secretary, government of Tamil Nadu at Chennai Secretariat for the special schemes on water conservation and related schemes. He graduated from TNAU during 1987-91. He has 23 years of work experience in agriculture engineering department. He mainly worked in his native districts, Dindigul and nearby Madurai district. He is passionate to give awareness on water management to both farmers and public regarding rainwater harvesting and groundwater improvement. Motivated farmers to dig more than 1,000 farm ponds on their own and made them to irrigation as per water budgeting. He used to have daily interaction with more than 1.25 lakh farmers on social media and released more than 300 videos in YouTube. So actually he is the admin for a Telegram group on water management and farm development. Mostly the farmers and officers will be there. I'm surprised to see when I was added to his Telegram group, there are 19,000 followers. With 19,000 followers, within half an hour, you will see at least 200 messages will be posted with questions starting from, say, where the seeds are available, where the chemicals are available, like that. But he used to collect the information and post them appropriately. And see, in the last 2 days, there was also another news in the local dailies. The Public Works Department assessed the groundwater recharge taken place in the recent 2 years. Dindigul district topped in that with 7.5 meters of water recharge. So maybe his contribution also made the recharge to this level.
I am also from Dindigul, so you contribute, you take me also.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I think now Srinivas also.
First, let us continue,
okay.
please.
Okay,
continue with Britto, Raj, as we told.
Yes, yes.
Britto, please continue. Please continue, Sebastian.
Yes, yes.
Sir, good evening, sir. Good evening to everyone. Sir, I am audible.
Yes, yes.
Please go ahead. Yes,
sir.
Okay. Yes.
Sir, I am sharing my screen, sir. Sir, is it visible, sir?
Yes, very well.
Yes. Good evening to everyone. Actually, I thought of talking to our colleagues or our junior agriculture engineers in this forum. So I prepared my PowerPoint, everything in a very ground level or low level.
Britto, just skip. This is expert forum. So you can skip all those things, come to the what work you have done, probably.
Yeah, sure,
so that
sir.
and what others can benefit from there.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Actually, this is the basic details what we are seeing as issues in water management in Tamil Nadu. In Appeal area, generally, more than the requirement of water, the removal of excess quantity of water is a main problem in Appeal area. So, more than water management, we can say how to manage the irrigation to help the farmers to reduce the soil moisture in many of the cases. Actually, for the past, at least for 9 months, in hilly regions, they are having excess water. Even in the foothill area, during rainy season, the people cannot save the water, mainly because they are actually, we are giving training to establish soil and water conservation techniques in techniques for the pata lands in the foothills area, but they are not doing mainly because they are fear of root decay. They are not prepared with soil water conservation practices. So finally, they will end up in very less yield in wells and bore wells. So they are worrying for, or they are suffering in the next 9 months of the 9 months in most of the years. Even in summer, with the available less rain or scarce rain, with the available less yield in the well and bore well, they are mainly aiming to put more new bore wells. Actually, in Tamil Nadu, out of 36 districts, almost 21 districts, the depth of bore well is around 1,000 feet to 1,650 feet. They are drawing water from that deep, and again they are wasting the water very without any justification. So in this condition, this is the actual fact we are visualizing in many parts of Tamil Nadu. Even in delta districts, during summer, summer, that means Kuruvai season, the lesser water, they start the cultivation with water in the well and bore well. Actually, they are not saving any good practice, saving the groundwater, and they are not having sufficient water to start the Kuruvai or summer crop. So because of that, actually they lose one season. Because already between February to May, there won't be any crop in that area. After that, even with lesser water in well and bore well, they couldn't start the Kuruvai crop. So almost 6 to 7 months they used to lose in delta districts. In winter time also, majority of the delta districts, other than 8 main delta districts, the nearby districts to the delta districts, that around some 14 districts, they are facing water logging. Actually, again, the problem is they wish to remove the waterlogged condition, or they wish to remove excess water to the drains. These are the main basic problems we are seeing in the state, right from hills to the coastal area. So in this condition, more than anything, I am expecting the agriculture engineers to agriculture engineers to have some identity for giving solutions to the water problem in all terrains. Actually, these are the main issues. In many places, people used to ask what I have to do. Many of our engineers, they doesn't know how to give solutions to the existing water problem in the particular field. They actually, I wish to identify the problem, and actually their lack of confidence in prescribing a solution. Actually, they are very having inferiority complex to give some solutions. This is the problem also we have. I am seeing. Again, the lack of follow-up. We are giving some solutions to the farmers, and what is the impact on the solution in various layers of the state. So in this condition, this is the overall scenario of our Tamil Nadu. irrigation level, many of the irrigation structures belongs to PWD. Even the micro MI tanks and other small tanks also belong. They are. Everything is with Rural Development Department. Actually, where is the identity of our Agriculture Engineering Department in Tamil Nadu? Actually, in Tamil Nadu, our department also shifting its focus from soil and water conservation in a very drastic way. In this condition, it is the prime need of our agriculture engineers to stand to make the identity to have some good practices in Tamil Nadu. So for that, what they have to do? They have to update the knowledge. Update the knowledge means they should have data on what all the works that already completed. What all the actual soil and water conservation works have to be proposed in a particular place. What all the already happened success stories in a particular place on a suggestion. What may be the new suggestion we have to give? What are the soil-based water harvesting technologies? Whether it is for laterite soil or loamy soil, for clay soil. What is the actually soil-based water harvesting techniques we have to give? Again, if you are working in a particular block means the pre-assessment of the type of soil, water and water harvesting structures has to be decided by a particular engineer. So more projects can be planned and can be submitted. They should know the knowledge on the groundwater and irrigation technology. Yesterday, we are having a question asked to the higher officials to give projects for 45 crores. But the ultimate result was they told we are not having any sufficient project right now with us. That's why I am saying more projects have to be planned and to be kept ready. These are some of the snaps I have to show, because more than giving water or the requirement of water, the unjustifiable usage of excess water to degrade our land and our profits. This is for coconut. Again, this is the decay we have due to excess application of water. This is excess water application in onion. This is the impact. Here, this is the impact in flowers. This is the excess water impact in paddy. This is the actual condition of a clay soil which is having hard pan, but it's having sufficient moisture inside. With that, without knowing the moisture inside, if you give excess water, you will get the decay. Because why I am saying all the decay related problem means, right now in Tamil Nadu, more than 3,500 acres of land is under small onion. What is a simple suggestion I gave it to them means, instead of giving water once in 5 days, you just postpone into 7 days. You can extend it to another 2 days. With that simple advice, now you can see that all the markets are over flooded with small onions. Yeah, last year or the penultimate year, the onion production was very less in Tamil Nadu. Right now, the rate is 5 rupee per kg. That sort of quantity of onion is available. So, understanding a terrain, if it is laterite soil, you have to put the clay soil over it, and you have to give minimum irrigation. You can have some pit-cum bunding activity in the foothill region to have more water, harvest more water. The excess application of irrigation water may kill a plant in many of the clay soil areas. So again, even in the delta region, how we have addressed to remove the excess water means we constructed some ring wells to transfer the water from the top clay soil into the ground, some 10 to 12 feet deeper. Just transferring the excess moisture, we got very good results in delta regions by growing timber trees. This is again one more thing, how to convert a calcareous soil into a productive soil. Just by giving, these are the very simple solutions. Minimum 6,000 rupees to 10,000 rupees we have to spend to convert a land into productive land. These are some of the techniques we are giving to rejuvenator, borewell, and well. So these are actually these are the techniques some of our engineers have to follow in the root level to address the need of the poor farmers. These are some of the actually lack of consultancy is observed in many of the soil water conservation by the private engineers, private agriculture engineers, because the very big vacuum is there in agriculture front in Tamil Nadu. That's what I am perceiving in many of the places in micro irrigation, tank and lake management, larger farm maintenance, larger farm designing, farm layout, farm machinery and implement selection, how to suggest as a solution. Again, the non-conventional energy resources and linkages with the above all SWC matters. Again, the polyhouse, the very declining of the growth of polyhouse, greenhouse operations, the processing of agriculture produces, everything involves the knowledge, database, and the technology transfers. It has to happen with our own interest. So what are the solutions? The solution is we have to have more collection of data with us. We have to read more books. We have to watch YouTubes to have information from even other countries to have better knowledge to adapt in our state. We have to travel a lot in villages to acquire the basic need of a particular farmer. Even if a district administration or state administration asks, they are voluntary involvement of providing information or suggestions to the administrators. This is what the need of the hour. Whenever the higher official asks, the engineers used to go away from the particular scenario. This is because of I can say it as inferiority complex. So this is because of non-collection of data, non-collection of knowledge. So even in scheme works, besides scheme works, the basic interaction with the farmers of all sections and finding answers to their question can raise our knowledge. This is the very basic thing we have to have. An update of knowledge on allied departments like Central Groundwater Board, State Groundwater Board, Agriculture, Horticulture, Animal Husbandry, Forestry, Fishing, Farming, Apiculture. Everything a agriculture engineer has to be eminent in each and every subject to give better consultancy, because it is the time to make ourselves identity to the before the masses, because we are not having anything with us in Tamil Nadu. All the water resources are with somebody else. Even Narega work is stealing everything from agriculture engineering. So what is left with us? Where is our future? what is the future of the new students from the agriculture engineering? How we have to pave a way towards the future. Everywhere our urbanization is happening. Everywhere people are not working. They are very slow in action. All are using more liquors in farmlands. Or the farmers drinking more, and they are spoiling the health, and they are not working in the field. In such a condition, the labor availability is very, very less in many parts of the state, and the productivity is going very, very below. So in this condition, what is the role of the agriculture engineer? They have to come up with very good knowledge and better information to improve the betterment of the state. This is this is my simple presentation. This is my name of the YouTube and Telegram link. In English, it's called Water Management and Farm Development. In Tamil, Thank you so much for hearing my lecture. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Britto. I think I'm just a few lines about you. I never expected this.